Alright, we are back with Jeskai High Noon 2.0. If you've never heard of Jeskai Noon 1.0, I took it to Mythic during the previous rotation, and a lot of the key ingredients have survived rotation. So what is Jeskai High Noon? You play 4 main deck High Noons, which makes the game really fun because each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. And then also you sacrifice this enchantment to do 5 damage to any target. And so what are you going to be doing here? You have Storm Chaser's Talent. It gives you a 1/1 otter. It also gives you your instants and sorceries back. It also gives you level 3, your instants and sorceries give you otters. Also, we have Thunder Trap Trainer 1/2. When it enters, look at the top 4 of your library, get a non-creature, non-land, put it into your hand, and it has Offspring, so if you do the Offspring cost, you do that twice. And then we also have Magmatic Hellkite, a 4/5 flyer that when it enters, you destroy a non-basic an opponent controls. They get a land to replace it that's a basic with a stun counter, so it's like kind of land destruction for a turn. And then you also have Charming Prince, which lets you scry to let you hit your land drops. It gains you life if you're against an aggressive deck. It also exiles a creature you own on the battlefield, such as Thunder Trap Trainer, to get you more cards into your hand, or you can do that to the Magmatic Hellkite to blow up more lands. You also have the ability with Thunder Trap Trainer. What do you grab? Well, you can grab Storm Chaser's Talent 3 steps ahead, which lets you also have a lot of options for countering a spell, copying a creature that you control, such as Thunder Trap Trainer, Charming Prince, Magmatic Hellkite, or you can draw 2 and discard 2. You can do 1 or all of the above. We also have another spree card, Getaway Glamour. So we also have the ability to exile a non-token creature, whether you control it or your opponent controls it. Get that out of there. And then destroy a creature if it has the greatest power. Well, you have a lot of small powered creatures, so pretty much you're probably going to be destroying a creature an opponent controls. You can also slide out Magmatic Hellkite, Charming Prince, or Thunder Trap Trainer for extra value. You can also slide out your creatures, and then you also can board wipe while your creature is in exile. So you have Day of Judgment. I'm choosing to run 3 Ultima because this deck doesn't care about running any artifacts, so you can destroy artifacts and creatures in one shot. We also have Raw Crackling Wit, a planeswalker that comes into play and protects itself. It also draws you lots of cards. And then we also have Roaring Furnace, a great turn 2 removal spell, and also a way to draw more cards to bury your opponent in card advantage while you're playing 1 card per turn. Our lands are pretty self-explanatory. We have Starting Town, which gives you all 3 colors. We are rocking the man lands for extra damage as well, because once your opponent gets below a critical level, you can shoot off 1 or 2 High Noons to the dome, and the game is over. Restless Anchorage and Restless Spire also fill out the man lands with Restless Bivouac. And now we have to run Verge lands to get our 2-color lands. Sideboard is pretty simple. We have extra board wipes in Day of Judgment. We have Authority of the Councils for red decks. And then we also have Fire Magic for decks that try to go fast and wide. Rest in Peace because graveyard decks are dumb. We're also trying Ruinous Rampage because artifact decks are scary. And then also extra damage to your opponent, and then Riverchurn Monument for control matchups because you can exhaust it and probably wipe out your opponent. So there you have it, Jeskai High Noon 2.0. Thanks for watching.